Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear friends, in part 6 video, you had learned about grazing methods. In this video, you will learn about fodder management. After taking a decision to start sheep and goat farm, the first work to be done is sowing of green fodder seeds. Once fodder seed is sown, next work to be done is starting of construction of a shed, purchase of feeding troughs, water feeders, chaff cutter, agreement with labor, fencing, electricity, like all these items which are required for successful running of a farm. After 60 to 70 days, you will get first crop of green fodder like maize, etc. So you should plan for purchase of sheep after 60 to 70 days of sowing of green fodder. It means you should be able to provide sufficient food, sufficient water, etc. to the flock immediately after bringing flock to the shed. Everything should be ready so that you can just monitor it carefully. There are three types of green fodder. The first one is legume based green fodder. Second one is non-legume based green fodder. Cereal based fodder also it is called. And the third one is tree based green fodder. Now details about green fodder. Under this legume based green fodder, there are two types of grass fodder. They are annual crops and perennial crops. Now the details about annual crops. Cowpea. Cowpea green grass can be grown in tropical and subtropical and warm temperature regions. This grass can be cultivated throughout the year. Cowpea will be ready for harvesting in 45 to 50 days after sowing the seeds. The next one is barsim. The barsim is mainly valued as a winter crop in the subtropics as it grows well in mild winter and recovers strongly after cutting. It does not grow well under hot summer conditions. Therefore, barsim has to be sown in early autumn and can thus provide feed before during the colder months. Barsim is a fast growing, high quality forage that is mainly cut and fed as green chopped forage. Barsim will be ready for harvesting 50 to 60 days after sowing the seeds. Therefore, barsim can be harvested every 30 to 40 days. Now about perennial green fodder. Stylo. Stylo is a perennial grass. Stylo grass can be grown in sub-humid tropical and subtropical regions with a marked dry season. Stylo will be ready for harvesting in 50 to 60 days after sowing. Stylo can be cut 8 to 10 times in a year up to 4 years. Now about lucerne. Lucerne also is a perennial grass. Lucerne grass can be sown in subtropical and subtropical regions. Lucerne will be ready for harvesting in 50 to 60 days after sowing. Lucerne can be cut 8 to 10 times in a year up to 3 years. Now about tree based fodder. Subabul, K8 and Cunningham. Now about non-legume green fodder. There are two types in this non-legume annual. There are number of varieties in non-legume annual varieties. They are hybrid maize, PC6, PC9 and PC23, SSG Harasona, African tall maize, sorghum, tyosin, etc. Now about perennial green fodder. NB21, APPN, CO1, CO2, CO3, CO4 and CO5, paragrass, guinea grass, cincarus grass, etc. are called as perennial grass. Tree-based fodder, subabul tree fodder, Sesbania tree fodder and Gliricidia fodder. So my request to the farmer brothers is, before sowing the seeds and before plantation of the perennial grass and green trees about the fodder, kindly contact your area government agricultural officers for new varieties and regarding sowing assistance and seed varieties, so that you can have better fodder management. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear friends, in this video, I will tell about how to construct cheap and best sheep and goat shed. First of all, the sheep and goat shed should be built on a high place to ensure clean and neat airflow. The shed should be constructed in east and west direction. The benefits of constructing shed in east and west direction are plenty. First of all, it protects sheep flock from direct sunshine. Constructed with minimum investment. For the purpose, locally available construction material such as bamboos, tree logs, and other thatching material should be used for economy purpose. In this video, I am showing some sheep sheds constructed with bamboos. Please watch them carefully and construct same sheds for better economy. Here you can see one shed. This shed is constructed in east and west direction. So you should also construct a shed in the same way. Here you can see a shed, simple economy shed constructed with bamboos. Here after construction with the bamboos, a polythene sheet is covered. You can see here how it is beautifully constructed with economy. These are the feeding troughs. This is used for feeding of the green fodder to the sheep. You simply observe how it is constructed. Here you can observe one unique thing. This shed is constructed with bamboos and covered with polythene, but here nylon thread is tied to a tire. This is because to ensure the spring action between the two ends. Here you can clearly see how a nylon rope is tied to a tire. This is because in the event of heavy rains, heavy winds, etc., this nylon rope and tires will protect the shed from heavy winds and other dangerous things. So you can also construct like this to ensure safety of the shed. While construction of sheep shed, separate partition rooms to be constructed for pregnant sheep, diseased sheep, male sheep, for storage of silage, green fodder, feeding preparation machines, etc. Fencing is mandatory for all-round protection of sheep flock from enemies such as wolves, coyotes, cats, thieves, etc. Water troughs must also be constructed as clean drinking water is mandatory for efficient growth of sheep flock. In front of shed, there must be 2000 square feet of open land for relaxation and walking of sheep should be ensured. Some shady trees also be planted for shade and clean air. There shall be a separate room for visitors so that they cannot directly enter the shed. A watchdog may also be arranged and watchman room is also be constructed for overall security of the entire sheep flock. Arrangement of CCTV cameras are also advisable if you can afford. So I wish you all the best. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear friends, in part 8 video, I had explained about how to construct sheep and goat shed with bamboos with minimum investment. In that video, it was also explained that shed has to be constructed in east and west direction for best health management of the sheep flock. In this video, I will explain about different types of sheds constructed with other material. Because in the beginning, you have to spend very meager amount for construction of shed. Therefore, it was suggested to construct a shed with bamboos. But as you grow in this business and decide to settle in this profitable business permanently, you have to construct a strong and permanent shed which will long last for years together. So, for this purpose, which type of shed is best is a matter of concern. First of all, watch all models and then decide which type of shed is to be constructed. Don't be hurry. Take maximum time to take a decision regarding selection of design. After selection of a design of your own, you may consult your elders, engineers also, so that their advice can be added to your decision and finally you can construct a good shed. I wish you all the best in this business. Thank you. Dear friends, here you can see one type of shed. This shed is constructed with iron anglers and asbestos sheets. Plenty of air and light is available, you can observe here. This is one of the successful sheds in India. This is open elevation with open place, you can see here. This is also one kind of shed. You can see this is also very good shed. Here you can observe one thing. The ground is fixed with bricks. These are useful in observing urination of the sheep and goat. Here you can see open face. Here you can see a best shed, and you can observe the feeding troughs here both sides. This shed seems to be very airy and very good. You see, please see all these sheds here. This sheep which you can observe is Jodupi sheep. You see wonderful shed and feeding troughs also available here. This is constructed with asbestos as well as some thatching material. Some open space is also available for easy movement of the flocks. This is the partition made for different type of sheep and goats. This is clean drinking water is provided here, and you can see the feeding troughs. This is one of the best arrangement made for a successful management of the sheep. This is also one type of shed. You can also construct the same type of. Here you can observe some fencing also. All kinds of precaution is taken here. This is very simple shed constructed with tree logs and asbestos sheet. Polythene sheet. This is constructed with asbestos. This is the height between this is 18 feet centimeters. 18 feet. Here you can see entire ground is laid with burn bricks. These bricks plays a vital role in absorbing urination and other things. This is very best method. Here some shady trees also planted for benefit of this flood. You can observe good air flow here, and these are the feeding troughs, the bricks laid down on the ground. This is also one of the best shed. Sufficient open ground is available here for easy movement of the flock. Here shady trees also you can observe. This is also one of the best method of sheep management. Here you can see very healthy sheep. This is called Nellore brown sheep. Very good quality, very good breed in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh states. Here the farmer is spraying some lime every month. It has to be done like this for health management of the sheep flock. This is also one of the best shed. This is for exclusively for goat farming. This is one of the best shed. You can also construct like this in the long run.